Hey, yo, what's poppin', gang? It's Monday. We back. What's good? Shout out to the gang, man. Hey, look. First of all, before we get into the shenanigans, what up, King Hammer? What up, gang? Oh, let me check my mic, bro. Let me make sure we goody over here. Yeah, we goody. What is up, everybody, man? Welcome into the show. I appreciate y'all pulling up as always. Y'all know it's all love, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Hopefully you guys had a good Father's Day. Father's Day was yesterday. I spent all day with my family. My kids made me breakfast in the morning. We had pancakes, eggs, potatoes, fruit, orange juice, coffee, the whole you dig. I was way too full. I shouldn't have ate all that, I promise you. We also went to this new Jamaican spot. Got some oxtail, some cabbage, some rice, some plantains, some yams. It was a full day eating for me, so I must say I did hit the gym before the stream. Before the stream, we hit the gym. Shout out wifey, as always, man, doing just an incredible job. She also took me out to go see Gary Owen the night before that, so a full weekend for me. So like I said, happy heavenly Father's Day to all the fathers who are not with us, man. I gotta say that. All right, now we can get into some shenanigans. All right, now it sounds like we was eating good. What up, J2? What up, Tay? What up, Deontay? What up, Kevo? What up, Borso? What up, Mrs. Hummus? What up, Danny? What up, Lady Simi? What up? Who else, man? Let me say what up to a couple of y'all before we get into the shenanigans. Who else we got in here, man? Kevo, what up, gang? Yeah, man. Why's my mouse not working? What up, JJ? All right, man. Drake has no friends. Drake has zero friends left. I don't know who he calls. I don't know who he calls to talk to. I don't know who he, calls to confide in and have good, deep conversations about life and fatherhood, and I don't know what happens. This is something that I didn't even see happening. I saw everybody started to talk about it. It was Sunday. We didn't really get into anything on Sunday, so we definitely wanted to cover it today. Jagmeet Singh, my boy, you are now a part of this. I don't know who he is. I looked him up to see, and it looks like he's a Canadian politician. Who is Jagmeet Singh? Is a lawyer, a human rights activist, and a leader of Canada's New Democratic Party. Jagmeet grew up in Scarborough. So he's a politician and a lawyer. And apparently Mans was spotted at Kendrick's concert. He's since backtracked. So we got a lot to get into. I'm gonna get into a couple of videos. We're gonna give you guys my take on it. But I thought I'd show you this picture here. That is basically, if you look at this, even if you just look at this, what up, Isaac? Even if you just look at this, he mentioned Drake in a story. I don't know what date this is, but it looks like it's obviously before October 2019. He mentioned Drake in a story, never responded. There's nothing there. Then October 19th, he thanks him for the follow. No response. Nothing there. Nothing at all. Then August 14th, 2020, he mentioned him in another story. No response. Nothing there. 5 years later, the only response you've ever given this dude is, "You're a goof." What? I stop mentioning companies if I support them if they don't hey, give me a like on something. You don't give me a like, you don't look at my story, and I'm not mentioning y'all no more. I ain't tagging y'all and shit. Y'all ain't just gonna be giving all this free promo and press from me, and I ain't getting just nothing. So bro was out here reaching out, looking for the helping hand, wasn't getting it, and then the first time he gets a response is, "You're a goof." So let's go ahead and get into this video. Why apologize to Drake? Listen. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about, because we talked about that in the last stream, where I said people were like, y'all overestimate Drake's power. And I don't even want to look at it as in power. I say more influence than power, because he may not make decisions, but as a with the ability to sway youth, in the same way of like Kai Cenat, in a sense, is more of he's an influencer at the end of the day. People are not really accounting for that. And I know you don't want to give Drake credit for anything, but it's not to say that he didn't have influence at some point in his career, which is why he aligned with politicians in the first place. It's deeper than rap, bro. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap, in my opinion. I feel like we're really starting to see all of these different connecting pieces when it comes to the politicians, the labels, you know what I'm saying? The artist. It's so deep. It's so deep. But let's go ahead and take a listen to this video real quick, man. We got the homie Chigs with a nice short video, 4 minutes. Drake crashes out on Canadian politician for attending Kendrick Lamar's GNX concert in Toronto. Let's see what happens.
YouTube. Chigs.
Let's see exactly what happened, because I seen there was a picture of him that got snapped.
Salute to Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh boy, and so it begins, you guys. I told you guys Drake is pissed off. Anyone that's from Toronto that went to Kendrick's GNX concert over the past weekend, best believe Drake is taking notes. After Kendrick came to Toronto and did 2 back-to-back shows out there, Drake now officially has the surveillance footage, and he's forcing Party Next Door, Baca, and the rest of the OVO goons to go through it row by row, seat by seat, to identify every single person that was there.
That's crazy.
If you guys went to the show and you guys bought drinks, snacks, anything that might have your DNA, best believe Drake and OVO are getting it tested, and you will be identified soon.
I definitely think there's some validity to who was there. Give me a list so I know who not to fuck with no more. I'm upset. I'm upset. Number 2 will be dropping on the next album. I definitely think there's some validity to that, to where now we want to see who was there supporting Kendrick. And if you were there supporting Kendrick, it's over with. But I mean, when I think about it though, I don't really know of too many people that could have gone to the show that would have presented some sort of like obstacle for Drake. Even this dude really, I think he stepped down already. Like, I don't even know if he's still in office, if that's what, I don't know how it is in Canada, so I apologize if I'm wrong. I think he stepped down already. Like, I don't even think he's in office or seated or whatever it is. So, and then we haven't even talked about him apologizing yet. We haven't talked about that yet.
Person to be identified by Drake and his OVO guys is Jagmeet Singh. He's a Canadian politician, and last night after Drake found out he went to the Kendrick Lamar GNX concert, Drake immediately sends him a message on Instagram telling him, yo, you're a goof. And he's proud of it. Drake actually posted this on his Instagram page.
Hey, that was the other thing. Before I knew it was Drake, I was like, who leaked the messages? I thought it might have been Jagmeet that was posting the messages. At this point, if I stepped on that side, you might as well stay on that side. Everybody been saying this for a long time. What up, Dulcinea? Everybody been saying this for a long time. Pick a side, stay there. Pick a side, stay there. What up, Mr. Sheridan? Pick a side and stay there, bro. If you went to the concert, one, you're a politician, fam. We've had I think it was governors and mayors pulling up to the shows in their city. Bro, why would you even feel the need to apologize or say anything? Bro, at the end of the day, but like I said, I think he stepped down. So I think that's probably the issue. Like, if he was still in office, or if he was still active in whatever position he held in Canada, and he went to the show, be like, bro, shut up. This is my job. I'm here for the city. You know how much revenue this is bringing into the city? I don't even think he's even thinking about that. You know how much revenue this is bringing into the city, maybe what it's doing positively for the city? We can't just show allegiance to you in a rap beef. It's rap. Get out there and rap, bro. Get off IG. Get out of here.
Broadcasting it to everybody to send a message. Now, I thought it was hilarious that this guy messaged Drake back in 2019 telling him, yo, I'm honored. Thanks for following me, brother. And Drake—
Shout out Reggie Comedy for the 5. What's crazy is when Drake embarrassed Meek Mill in Philly, it was all fun and games. Now it's happening to him and he can't take it. Shout out to you, dog. Shout out Reggie. That's facts. I saw another video. I might pull it up in this stream. We might react to it again. I did see it, but I think if you guys haven't seen it, I want to show it to you. It's another creator that I just found like last week.
Drake dubbed him. He ignored him. So fast forward now to 2025. He goes to the Kendrick show, and that's when Drake wants to spin the block to message him. Now, I'm not sure if these guys have actually met in person. I don't know what their relationship is, but for Drake to be up at 12:47 in the morning, you know he had to be fuming to send this message to him. This is the opposite of being unbothered. You guys remember all of Drake's friends has been trying to tell us, yo, Drake doesn't care about the beef anymore. He's moved on.
He didn't give a fuck.
Really?
No, he was genuinely unfazed. I respected it a lot.
And to me, as a friend, I would be mad. I'm like, bro, I went to bat for you, man. I'm sitting on podcasts telling people how you not bothered. People asking me questions because they know I'm close to you or I talk to you a lot. And I tell them you're not bothered. Then you go out and prove every chance you get that you're actually bothered. But here's the thing. What's the problem with being bothered? What's the problem with admitting that you're bothered? Chat, that's a literal question for y'all. Like, what's the problem with being like, yeah, man, this shit bothering me, bro? Like, my whole city against me. I lost the beef. I lost the battle. Or people think I lost the battle. People are bigging up Kendrick. He's winning Grammys. He's like, I'm upset. What's the problem with if you said, bro, this shit is really bothering me, people will look at you like, oh, damn, he's human. It's inhuman to think that you're not bothered by all of the things that people are saying to you. A lot of times people be like, I don't look at the comments. I don't read the comments. That internet stuff don't bother me. But on the inside, be boiling, sitting in therapy, trying to talk it out. Nick, that's okay. It shows you human. We would have rather have seen that. I don't know. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it, but that's my personal take on it. Like, if you bothered, then just be bothered and be openly bothered. Don't have your friends going out here and fighting for you in the streets, and then you go and shit on everybody by showing that you bothered. It don't make no sense.
And I talked to him. That shit didn't bother him. As it shouldn't. He's a fucking guy. But if I had $700 million, I would fucking.
It gotta bother you a little bit. If you're
an artist, you're sensitive. You feel the world you're in.
Obviously, you. I don't know. I wasn't there. Like I said,
he lied. He fucking lied. Nobody wants to tell the truth.
Why do you want a Canadian politician to pick a side in your rap beef?
Yo.
And this was a rap beef that you initiated. So because you lost a battle, I can't go see Kendrick anymore?
Bro.
This is absolutely insane and super sensitive of Drake. Maybe I could understand it if it's a rapper from Toronto. Maybe. But a goddamn politician, Drake?
Okay,
really?
See, sometimes Chigs be pulling it, dog. Sometimes Chigs be on the other, way on the other side. That's my point. And you showing the messages make you look even worse. You know why? Because you haven't talked to bro since 2018. Unless there's actual video, unless there's video confirmation that they've seen each other in public, where's the video? Is there any video confirmation that I'm missing? Is there any video confirmation that I'm missing that they have spoken to each other in public? They've seen each other in public. Is there any video confirmation? Because outside of that, bro, you've never talked to me. And then you mad that I went to the concert?
Imagine Kendrick Lamar being offended that a politician from Cali went to Drake's show, so much so that he finds their Instagram page at 12:47 in the morning and calls them a goof. Listen, I get it. You're angry. You just watched Kendrick take over your entire city for 2 whole days. You got everybody looking at you crazy now because the city that you've been claiming all your life really doesn't mess with you like that. So now you're crashing out. You now have all this anger built up inside you, and you want to find somebody to take it out on. Somebody.
Now, I would say this, though. I think even the title says crash out. I think that's just it. Crash out has now become. We need another term for what what crashing out really means. Like crash out has become reacting. The word crash out has become just like when anytime there's a reaction, oh, he crashed out. It ain't always crashing out. Your goof isn't completely crashing out. Him exposing some about bro or saying something, or I seen you at this party, or you was doing this, or you was doing that. That'd be more like crash. But you're a goof. I don't really know if that's crashing out, but still.
Crashing out. You now have all this anger built up inside you, and you want to find somebody to take it out on. Somebody from OVO gotta take him on vacation. Maybe take him to France, Spain, take him out the country so he can finish his album Iceman. Anything to stop him from crashing out like this. This is all bad, you guys. I'm sure more victims that went to the concert will be identified. If you are sitting in section 300, row 18, best believe Drake is coming for you. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Drake calling out the Canadian politician simply because he went to Kendrick's GNX concert? Is Drake being too sensitive, or is he standing on business?
Okay.
Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Oh, we saying this already. All right. Good video, chicks. Good video, chicks. Question for y'all. Is Drake being too sensitive? I'm going to answer it. Yes. Absolutely being too sensitive. Ray said online crash out is not crashing out. Right. That it is not crashing out. That's not crashing out. Yes, he's being too sensitive. I don't think there's anything wrong with anybody attending the concert unless it's a rapper and he's an actual friend of yours and somebody you talk to regularly. You can't be mad at a dude you've never like, bro, mentioned you, honored, thank you, mention you. And there's probably even more messages here. You can't be mad at this guy for going to a show and enjoying the show. You can't. You've never said anything to him ever, dog. Ever. I was there. Tell him come for me. Continue to show he is not like us. It'll never get old. It'll never get old. So, was I looking at this? Okay, so yeah, so these are the messages. This is exactly what he's talking about. Now, it's come to our attention that bro has apologized. He has apologized. Now, Axe said something about it. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's giving a little bit more history. So let's listen to this.
Drizzy Drake is now, he's gotten his apology from a Toronto politician who popped out to the pop out in Canada, which obviously is the Grand National Tour. And apparently he was at the Kendrick and SZA tour while Kendrick is crip walking, talking about not like us. Now, he apologized. And this is after Drake called him a goof. Now, shout out to Six Buzz, a photo and post courtesy of them, says Jagmeet Singh was spotted in attendance at the Kendrick Lamar show in Toronto. Okay, that's as a politician.
Shout out my boy Carne, man.
Like Drake, who never really responded to him at 12:47. Okay, so Drake must have been scrolling on the gram and seen it, and Drake says to him, and he even posted a story, "You're a goof." I love that Toronto term, goof. You don't even add the Y to it to say goofy. You just say, you a goof. You a goof, fam.
And that's what I said, bro. I said a goofy. I said goofies calling a goof goofy is crazy.
Fam, you a goof. Anyway, this is after Jagmeet has mentioned him 2018. Said, I guess he got a follow. He says, honored. Thanks for the follow, 2019. 2020 even mentioned. And by the way, Drake has been like this lightning pause for people who are running for office to say, I mess with the hottest rapper in the game. I'm cultural. So they've kind of used or referenced or mentioned Drake to try to get elected.
In Canada? Yeah, I would think so. But I mean, if there's no other rappers in Canada, why would it even matter if you're polling to Canadians? Yeah, I rock with Drake. Vote for me. Yeah, we all do. We all from Canada. It's not like it's Texas versus Florida. I don't even get that. He said Canadians always apologizing. I'm sorry, eh?
Cultural. So they've kind of used or referenced or mentioned Drake to try to get elected. So you could understand why Drake sees a guy who's been, kind of piggybacking slightly off of his name and his stance in the city.
I can hear that.
To get a public office. He gets
I can hear that too, though. So the thing is, I could see, oh, bro, I'm good then, but then you go into this concert. But at the end of the day, he's a politician, dog. He's not your friend. Now, if this is your friend, it'd be different. If it was a rapper even, I say maybe it's a little bit different because y'all are in different circles. But you're blurring the lines, dog. It's a politician. He's not even in the same realm. Shout out Ariel Smoke for the 2. Imagine if Dot didn't have protection. Oof. Yeah, bro. I don't want to.
Public office and a battle happens in hip hop.
What up, J-Tom?
And the dude is at the concert acting like he's going against the person who he wanted support from. And not only that.
Wait, what did he say?
Off of his name and his stance in the city to get a public office. He gets a public office and a battle happens in hip hop. And the dude is at the concert acting like he's going.
Nah, man, that's not the order of events. When was he elected? When I want to know for real. Singh was elected leader on October 1st, 2017 with a first round vote of 53%. So no, Jagmeet Singh is not currently running for office. He recently lost his seat on April 28th, 2025. Canadian federal election has announced his resignation as leader of the New Democratic Party. He stated he would step down once an interim leader was appointed. Don Davies was named interim leader on May 5th. He's been leader since 2017, back when bro wasn't responding to you. Now I stepped down. I'm going to the show. So it's not this, oh, now you're in, and now I got you in. No, this is you know how long this is? We're talking about 8 years.
Stance in the city.
They be trying to make it seem like it's something it's not.
He gets a public office and a battle happens in hip hop, and the dude is at the concert acting like he's going against.
That's what I'm saying. So the way they're spinning is like, oh, he just lost the battle and now you want to go to the concert. No, the facts are he just lost his seat in April. He's not even in office anymore. So it's not, oh, you just got me in, man. I was just rocking with you last week. You got me in and then now I'm here. That's not the narrative. Can we please just paint that picture? It's not the narrative. We need a flashing light that goes off in the back that says, not the narrative. Please. But that's how it's trying to get spun.
It's a public office and a battle happens in hip hop. And the dude is at the concert acting like he's going against the person who he wanted support from. And not only that, going against what the city seemingly would think about that move. So Drake says that, and the politician comes back around and he cops the plea. He says, hey, I went to the concert for SZA.
Now, being that you are not even in office anymore, unless you plan on running for something, why would you, unless you plan on running again and you want the city and you feel like you want Drake to be on your side, you've already made the move. You've already made the move. You're already on that side. You can't apologize now and then I'll be good with you. It's up. It's up. If you plan on running again, it might even be in your favor that you spoke out against the dude who's been holding the city down. A lot of people like this. I say hold it down in a different way. Not holding it down as in like you've been doing something great for the city, but been suppressing artists and suppressing growth. Come on, bro. Come on. You might actually have looked better for that.
Not for Kendrick. I was born in this city. I love this city. But real talk, I get it. I shouldn't have gone at all.
Oh, you a loser. Oh, you a loser. I shouldn't have gone at all. Now, because as a now check this out. He's how old is he? How old is he? Like, is he done? Is he done? He's 46 years old. I'm sure his career isn't over. Now you look weak. Now you look like, oh, rappers can control what you were gonna do, and you can be puppeteered. You're done. Politics. It's over with. You can be bought. Oh, just because you're cool with him, now you're not gonna do what's best for the city, or you're not gonna do, not to say that this is what's best for the city, but I'm just saying this is how the minds could work going down the line. I shouldn't have gone at all. You shouldn't have gone? Why not? It's a concert. Somebody said it in the chat, bro. Weenie behavior. That's weenie. Super weenie, bro.
I get it. I shouldn't have gone at all. OVO and Drake have lifted up this city and Canada.
Which then begs the question, if you felt this way, did you feel like did you think that cameras were not gonna be there? Did you assume that nobody was gonna snap that picture of you and post it? Because your relationship is open and who you are is open to everybody. Begs the question, you can't really feel like that. Not the question, but the statement. Or do you really feel like that? OVO and Drake have lifted up this city and Canada. Do you really feel like that? If you felt like that, you didn't think about that in the shower. You was getting ready to go to the show. When you was putting your clothes on to go to the show. When you were driving over to the show. When you were getting walked to your seats. You didn't think, hey, bro, Drake done lifted up this city. I probably shouldn't have come to this Kendrick concert. Huh? You didn't think about it at all. What up, JB1? It just doesn't make sense. I don't think bro thought about this like that. I don't think he didn't think this is a big deal, me going to the show, 1. 2, he probably didn't really think he's lifted up the city and done all of that. This is why he went. 3, he's out of office. I'm not even in office no more. What does it matter if I go to a show? So for him, I think I'm more pissed that he's apologizing. Like, bro, I went to a damn show.
For me, it will always be Drake over Kendrick. Brother, you're a day too late and a dollar too short.
I agree.
Cultural awareness, I keep saying, of some Torontonians. Oh. And again, I know this is probably the most I've ever criticized Toronto. Y'all know I love y'all. But some Torontonians, y'all lack of awareness, social awareness, climate awareness, especially when it comes to this, is astounding. You went to the concert of a guy who, even on social media, people are saying, we can't wait for him to call Drake a pedophile in his own city. That's the concert you went to. You're a politician that probably got certain connects. If you wanted to be tucked off.
Hey, Ariel, clearly, Canada feels differently and has always felt differently. What did Norma say? Drake was never bigger than Kendrick, and Drake is finally realizing that fact. Most of the hype for Drake is manufactured, and everyone is seeing it now.
Away, you could have been in a suite. You could have been wherever if you just love SZA. Now, understand, by the way, if you've never been to their show, it's not like you watch SZA first, then Kendrick. they switch in between. Switch. So you're gonna consume Kendrick even if you go to see SZA. But this nigga clearly wanted to be seen. All right? Him saying this now is him now thinking about his political future. And
bruh, that's literally what I just said. Him doing this ain't even thinking about your political future, bro. Because you got to think you're already in there. You've already been in the seat. You're not done in politics. Why go back and apologize to a rapper? You look weak. I wouldn't elect you. I'd be like, you know what? I'm not electing him because he went to the concert. I'm not electing him because he's weak. And he backed down to Drake.
Thinking about his ass. Which I look at that and be like, I don't think Kendrick gonna throw up something on the story saying, please vote for this man. So again, and by the way, I do see people say, yo, why would Drake post this to his story, right? They said, well, Drake's sensitive. Why would Drake post this to his story? Drake is still in his feelings. Well, as I told y'all before, the TDE niggas supposedly want, I'm telling you, they in their feelings. Drake people probably in their feelings too. Everybody in their feelings. This is a very personal battle. This is a personal beef. It's a personal vendetta. This is something that I don't think these guys are gonna be able to heal from for a while.
He posted it to let him know I saw you. There's not gonna be some, Drake knows and it's just quiet. He's just being open about, I saw you, now you're on that side, I know where you stand, it's done. Once this post was made, bro should have already known I can't go back and apologize. You can't. I'm already cut off. What up, LT? I'm already cut off. So after this post is made, bro made himself look even dumber. I would have rather just been like, you know what, man? I wanted to go to the concert. I've heard a lot of great things about it. It was in the city. I support the city. The city thought it was great. I wanted to go, so I went. And that's it. And then if I can't get elected, you think Drake is going to not let you make it so you're not elected in the city? What position did you hold where you didn't have more power than Drake? You know the OV hoes. Yo, hold up. We got a legend in the building. 1 second applause. Hold up. I can't do 1 second applauses. Shout out my dog, the company man in the building, man. Shout out to the company man, Justin Hunt, man. I don't know. I don't understand politics, right? Not to say I don't understand it. I don't have that view of it. Probably not really old enough to understand it that way anyway. But to me, the apology makes you look weak. The apology looks like you can be controlled. Looks like you can be swayed. Why would we want to elect you anyway? Crew the illest, appreciate you. Nah, man, I appreciate you, brother. We got to do something, man. We got to do something. We got to do something for sure, man. Y'all been going crazy out there, man. I've been seeing the culture united and everything, man. Y'all been going crazy. Y'all already know, man. Make sure y'all say what's up to my bro in the chat. Company man, always looking out for us, bro. I'm happy you're here. Thank you, man.
If they ever heal at all. So I understand Drake doing that. Also, Kendrick did something similar. Well, not that he posted it to a story, but Snoop Dogg admitted Kendrick felt a certain type of way when he commented on the Taylor Made song, and he was just like, he thought it was in the spirit of battling, so he wasn't gonna knock the fact that Drake used his voice.
Brother, you're talking about rappers versus politicians. It's different, bro. You talking about a West Coast legend. You talking about a West Coast legend that is seemingly taking a side in this beef with the other side, and Kendrick having a feeling about that. Completely different than a politician of the city going to a concert in the city. Oh my God, bro. I don't know. I told y'all again, Earth 1, Earth 2. It seems like it's Earth 1, it's Earth 2. We in one timeline and everybody else is in another timeline. Because I don't be understanding how people make these
was
Comments.
in the spirit of battling. So
9-second applause for the company man.
The fact that Drake used his voice, Kendrick didn't fuck with that.
Right.
Kendrick, he's playing for keeps.
He's a rapper.
You know, again, Drake's playing for keeps as well. Again,
With
same
politicians.
thing happened on both sides. It is what it is. But
I mean, I think it's good. I think it's good to even I think it's good to
that was a stupid ass politics.
I think it's good to have those two comparisons too, right? Like there's two comparisons that you have. You have one that is a comparison of a rapper and a fellow OG rapper in the same city. That's an OG that handed me the torch handed me the keys to the West Coast rap. I have an issue with that. I have an issue with you taking a side or aligning with the opposition. I take issue to that. This is Drake taking issue to a politician going to a show. It makes what's apples and oranges. Earth 1 and Earth 2, bro. It's Earth 1 and Earth 2. I need to know how y'all feel about that, because people always try to make it seem like it's glaze when you're just talking about, if you're just looking at everything from just just objectively. You're looking at it objectively. We're talking about what actually happened. We look at the two things and we say this is different. It's not the same. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like these people that I hear talk about things are just like, I don't get it. I hate this dude's voice. Please spare us from having to hear more. Academics went himself and wasn't for SZA. He's a lame, and he probably has been groveling ever since he left Detroit. I don't know, man. I feel like, to me, sometimes what happens with Ak is that I think Ak plays both sides a lot. And I hear him. I mean, I say he plays both sides, but I think it's 90-10, clearly. Shout out to Rosalind. I appreciate you. It's 90-10 in favor of Drake, but you'll hear Ak saying stuff that'll make it seem like, I don't know if he's trolling Drake. I don't know if he's trolling Drake or if he's doing it for views to try to get maybe some Kendrick fans on his side by saying something. Ak uses, it's my job. Yeah, it's my job. I heard him say something like that too, where basically that's what he was saying. It's my job. I think it was Top 5 saying something about him not posting the video. Is it here?
Get ready. You know what to do, Chick.
Look at Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh man, this is all nasty, you guys. This is how you know you're winning in life. When everything is going so great for you that people now gotta make up some crazy, absurd lie about you, you're definitely a legend. Now, after Kendrick Lamar came to Toronto and had 2 great back-to-back shows out there, he's practically the king of Toronto right now. Some Drake fans were anticipating Kendrick to have a bad show, maybe get booed out there, maybe even have some physical violence occur. We saw Top 5 go to Nobu Hotel where Kendrick was staying, trying to gain access with his people.
Lock off every door in the Nobu Hotel. Man even cut everything off. Man bought everything. He's a bitch.
Which is kind of...
Did he say he bought everything? He bought everything. I liked it better when rappers got mad at politicians over policy. Wait, you're not doing the things you need to do to lift the city up. We need you to get these things done. Company Man says, I liked it better when rappers got mad at politicians over policy, not over lost rap beefs. So simple. And he's absolutely right. I liked it better when we was mad that they wasn't doing their jobs. Not mad that you supported the other side in a rap beef. It's crazy how the times have changed, right?
Kind of crazy because you gotta know Kendrick is a superstar. The same way if Drake goes to any city, any country, nobody can get into the hotel that Drake is staying in. That's the same way it's been for Kendrick in any city he's performed in. Now, obviously, because Kendrick and Drake did just have a crazy beef last year, security was going to be beefed up. Now, yesterday, this Academics TV page on Twitter, which I'm sure you guys all know hates Kendrick Lamar. Anything that has to do with Kendrick or TDE, the page will purposely lie about it. And yes, Academics is well aware and he supports the antics from this page because Kendrick had a great show out in Toronto. And
hey, shout out Mrs. Hummus for the 5. I appreciate you. Thank you. Black Twitter says Lawbury is aligning himself with the MAGA delusionals. I don't doubt it at this point. I saw something about that, man. Who said it? No, it was Moni. It was Moni that posted something about that.
Nothing happened to him out there. They lied and put out this fake post stating Kendrick Lamar leaving Toronto with a 25-car police escort to the airport to fly to New York to sleep. Now, this was obviously a complete lie, a fake narrative to make Kendrick look scared. Obviously, with their caption here saying they're scared of the 6, that's just what this page does. Everybody should know this by now. This page is the rap equivalent of NBS Intel. They lie and put out fake stories just to see who's going to believe it. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they definitely got a lot of people with this fake news. The Joe Budden podcast was one of the people that fell for the bait.
And he's doing it again today.
In Toronto again?
I think so, right? It's double headers.
I was shocked. I wasn't shocked, but I paused for a second when I read that he had a 25 police car escort, take him there, and immediately after the show, take me back to the airport. I'm flying home.
Smart man.
I'm going
he's
home.
not there again today.
I'm not spending. He is there.
Oh.
But he went home after the first show. He did not stay.
Oh, well.
I'm not mad at that.
No. I mean, we talked about that briefly too, where I said, one, I wouldn't be mad at that if it was. Because when bad things happen or when things go left, the first thing that everyone would have said is, why did he stay? Why did he stay? Where was his security? Why didn't he have a police escort? Everybody would be asking those questions. So to the logical people, the 25-car police escort didn't seem like the problem. I didn't care. I thought it was actually pretty smart. And also to find out that this is the way that everybody moves. This is the way that I've seen videos of that's the way that Drake moves in his own city. And then when he went to Philly, when he was at it with Meek, it was the same thing or similar. So the narrative that he's scared was like, what is this?
Yeah, he's out here.
I'm not mad.
He came to New York. And when it's time to go, he's gonna get back on the plane.
45 minutes away.
Head back out. That's superstar shit, there, boy.
Yeah.
And not
that's
for nothing.
Superstar
and
shit.
not for nothing. That's just a testament too to the power that this boy got in Canada.
Yeah.
That nigga Drake is like the president of Canada, my nigga. So I'm not even gonna take no risks or nobody doing no dumb shit. I'm not having the
I'm ready to hate. I'll throw some hate out there.
Concierge nigga or the nigga bringing the food and room service doing some stupid shit. I'm not.
Where do we get that from? That Drake is the president of Canada?
It's a joke. I mean,
but it's not a joke.
It's not a joke, but it is a joke. You don't think that Drake has been the biggest artist?
Oh, he said it was a joke. He said the food dude bringing the food up doing something crazy.
I mean,
but it's not a joke.
It's not a joke, but it is a joke. You don't think that Drake has been the biggest artist?
Hold on, one more time.
Or the nigga bringing the food and room service doing some stupid shit. I'm not.
Where do we get that from? That Drake is the president of Canada?
It's a joke. I mean,
but it's not a joke.
It's not a joke, but it is a joke. You don't think that Drake has been the biggest artist?
I swear he be having the worst takes of anybody on the Joe Budden podcast. I think it's him. He has the worst takes, bro. I'll be like, dog, why are you openly just trying to be different? Like, not trying to be different, but just saying something so left. Everything when he said, I'm not even gonna talk about that. I don't want your money. I just want a fair chance. What? Huh? I don't want your money. I just want a fair chance. I think if you give people money, they just gonna go straight to the dip. How about you give me the opportunity to make a decision if I want to go to the dealership or not? Huh? How about that? How about you give me the money and let me figure it out? How about that? No, I don't want it. We shouldn't get it. What the? Come on, bro.
Artist in Canada history.
But that's different.
I think that's very different than being the president of Canada.
That he could push a but in terms of
I'm
like
not saying that he can't make some things happen in that city if he wanted to.
This is what I'm saying. You're right. Yes, you're right. I'm not negating that.
I'm not sure that he would even.
I'm not sure that he would
do
it.
Yeah, the bigger fear would be someone doing it on their own volition.
What I'm saying is
right. That's
that
true.
part.
Always
what this concert
He's the
showed
second
you
biggest in Canada.
is there's more to Canada.
Not disagreeing with that, but they still don't take away the fact that there are stupid little motherfuckers that'll push a button thinking that they doing something for you.
Y'all not gonna be able to smell Kendrick's cologne. Not even in the elevator once you get off.
Facts.
Y'all not gonna be able to get near him. I mean, who's shocked by this?
Let me ask you this.
Who's shocked by him announcing 2 back-to-back dates out there? That little idiot dude doing all he can to threaten.
What we're talking about here was the fact that they got duped, that he actually didn't leave. He stayed in Canada. He never flew to New York.
Who's shocked by how Kendrick is moving?
But I made it. What up, positive vibes? What up,
but you
James?
just still said he is taking precaution and had a 25-car convoy bringing him back and forth. So he don't share the same sentiment as you. Because if he shared the same sentiment as you, he would have stayed in a Toronto hotel somewhere or a Canada hotel and not high-jetted it out of there. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's bigger than Kendrick at that point. Yeah,
that's possible. That's possible.
Nobody is allowing that to happen.
I'm not disagreeing.
He's out of there. You can't get near him.
Cool.
I think he's saying the proof of Drake's power is the fact that he's taking it this serious.
The fact that the company did that. Let's say it's not Kendrick's team. Let's say it's not Live Nation. Let's say it's TD. Let's say whoever it is. Somebody is acknowledging that something could potentially happen.
Bro, I need to find this video, bro. It's called Moving Smart. I need to find this video. I can't find this video of. It was a video that showed how Drake moves in the city, and then also how he moved while he was in Philly. It was damn near identical, bro.
It took a different approach to this particular tour.
Yes, you're right. Okay. I'm not going to put that on Drake.
No.
Because this is a big broadcast. So
I'm not saying him. We're saying that a fool could think that they standing up for their hometown and do some stupid shit. We see it all the time.
And I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with there being idiots everywhere and somebody being willing enough to take the L for doing something tragic. I don't discredit that. I think it's the mob boss aspect of, the president of the city, because it wouldn't matter. Somebody, if it was really that bad, it'd be somebody on the force that would have got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we don't want it. We're not even trying to.
Somebody could be like, "Yo, I'm
nobody's negating the stuff that you say.
Yeah, but you saying that
video, Drake?
I'm speaking
overstating
to.
What am I?
No, I don't. Oh. You recognize the threat?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Speaking to the ability to move a certain way once you do.
Right.
This is really heard of in touring circles.
Yeah. The magnitude of this song and this beef is unheard of.
True.
The shit that they put the country in a fucking.
Niggas got shot by.
I'm about to say people really died with Pac and Biggie.
Yeah, niggas died by and hit them up.
True.
Yeah,
I'm talking about they put.
Yeah, I don't discredit. I think that I think what they're talking about is the fame of the diss record is the biggest diss record of all time. As far as the scathing nature of it, it's up there too. As far as it being just as scathing as Hit 'Em Up. I just think the times are different, and I think the times are different. I honestly do, and I think it's Canada versus the West Coast, which is like. You know what I'm saying?
The country on pause.
The magnitude of the battle, yes. Magnitude of the beef, no.
Yeah. Battle.
I just want to highlight that this is not normal activity for a tour to fly back home when you have I think that's fly. I think that's super fly.
OD fly.
They went and tore up New Ho King.
That place,
the Chinese
they
spot.
really came up.
Stupid.
Oh, what? New Ho King might be one of the real winners.
Yeah,
for sure.
Shit like a tourist attraction.
No, ain't no like.
Yeah,
it's a tourist attraction.
Like Game of Thrones.
Are you talking about a Chinese restaurant in Toronto?
Yes. Yeah.
That was
there's
songs.
There's video of
Got it.
Kids in there just acting a fool. Listen, I'm happy for them, man. And again, recognize that this is over a year later that we had this conversation.
What a victory lap,
Yeah,
boy.
damn near a year. Damn near a year.
No, over a year.
No, it was like May or June.
No, not like us anniversary passed.
It was like Memorial Day weekend or something like that.
Even Drake also fell for the bait. He's been awfully quiet since Kendrick came to his town. So after seeing some negative news about Kendrick, news that makes Kendrick look like a pussy, like he's scared of Drake City, Drake went on Instagram and liked the post. So not only is he hate watching Kendrick Lamar perform in Toronto, but he's also co-signing fake news about him, which actually does not surprise me because Drake actually talks to this Academics TV page. The guy that runs the Academics TV page, his name is Grand Wizard. When his page got hacked a couple months ago, his messages with Drake were leaked from Instagram, showing Drake actually believing every single thing he sends him. It's a very strange method that Drake uses to keep track of Kendrick. To anybody out there, please make sure you're not getting your Kendrick Lamar information from this Academics TV page. There's hundreds of pages that post about Kendrick Lamar. This Academics...
But the crazy thing is how many people are getting their information from there. Like how many people are getting their information from the Academics TV page. And only the Academics TV page. I just tagged you on Twitter for that Meek video. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Real quick. See, look, shout out to the gang, man. Thank you. Meek Mill accuses Drake of enlisting police to exit the Philly show last night. Okay, that's that. And then is this the video? Oh, no, this is the video. Yeah, this is the video of Kendrick apparently leaving. There is another video. There's another video, I think, of showing what the police presence was like when he was in Philly. So, but thank you so much for sending over this video. I appreciate you. But definitely, Meek Mill accused Drake of doing it too. FYI, it seems like a historical pattern that the losing side of the battle will use being protected by the city you claim as a diss. Toronto, night 2. Crazy. Absolutely insane.
This TV page is beyond clickbaiting. It's a page that makes up lies, throws it out there, and
what up, my boy?
sticks. You guys get in the comments below, like this video.
Hey, JR, what was it like? We got, my dog in the building, bro. He said, hey, broski, I was at the second Toronto show. How was it, man? You gotta let me know. Do y'all think SZA stayed right there? I don't know, man. I'm
subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later.
I think she did. I don't think anybody really went anywhere. I think they just kind of like have to find a win. You have to find a win somewhere. All right. What's this? Oh, we talked about that already. We already talked about that. I think we did. No, we're going to react to this too. Let's see what this is. This is, again, him talking about the Canadian politician, but I want to see if this is different. There's some different information we got. It's over Drake. It's Drake over Kendrick.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh, yeah. It's officially get back season, you guys. Who said Drake and OVO don't run Toronto? Who said Drake and OVO are not out here putting in pain in these Toronto streets? Before you ever in your life decide to go to an Ops concert, you gotta check in with Drake and Big OVO. Please don't make Drake send Top 5 to slime you out.
Yeah, lock off every door in the Noble Hotel. Man even cut everything off. Man bought everything. He's a bitch.
Now Drake has officially scored his first win in a long time. No, it's not with a rapper. It's not with Kendrick. It's not with an op. It's, with a politician. If you guys missed the video from this morning, Drake pressed a Canadian politician by the name of Jagmeet Singh, who was caught enjoying himself at the Kendrick GNX concert. Drake sent him a message on Instagram calling him a goof. Before you know it, less than 24 hours later, he apologized. That's right, you guys. A grown man has officially apologized for going to a concert and enjoying himself. Now, a few hours ago, the Canadian politician Jagmeet Singh, he folded like laundry. He put out this message saying, yo, I went to the concert for SZA, not Kendrick. I was born in this city. I love this city. But real talk, I get it. I shouldn't have gone at all. OVO and Drake have lifted up this city and Canada. For me, it'll always be Drake over Kendrick. peace. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is actually insane to watch in real time. Now, first and foremost, you could have made up any lie you wanted to. You could have told us, yo, my nieces love SZA and I was there with them. Don't try to lie to us and tell us that you were there for SZA, my boy. This man probably had no idea SZA was performing at the concert. My man, stop it. You went for Kendrick. It's okay. I get it. You got pressed. And now you look crazy because even after apologizing to Drake, he's still not gonna fuck with you. So putting out this message was kind of a lose-lose situation for you.
Bro.
Everybody's going to be looking at you as weak, spineless, a coward that folds under pressure.
Literally what I
said is, you're not actually sorry that you went to the concert. You're only sorry that you got caught at the concert and Drake dissed you.
Facts.
This man was out there having a blast at the concert. He was crip walking to Not Like Us.
That's not him, bro.
He was chanting One More Time after Kendrick performed it.
Oh, Chigs, you trolling heavy. Chigs, you trolling
All
heavy.
for you to get on Instagram and cop, please. Now, just a little backstory. Apparently, Drake actually helped this guy get into office, so I guess Drake felt he should have been loyal and not gone to the concert at all. So you know what, you guys? Personally, I'm gonna give Drake a pass for this. If I helped you get into a position of power, bruh, don't disrespect me and go to my op show. My only thing is Drake should have never posted this publicly simply because it's a bad look. And now there's even more people calling you sensitive. Now, there's also...
So, the OVO support that I'm now seeing is the follow. The OVO support that I see is just the follow, guys. It don't seem like there is nothing. Hey, I followed you. That should give you the sign you need. And they probably, the cosign you need. And they probably paid him for the follow. They probably paid him.
Also a whole different question. How does Drake recover from this? You simply can't press everybody that went to the show. So do you keep on claiming Toronto as your hometown? Do you still have OVO Fest in Toronto? I'm sure these are all questions that Drake and his team have all been asking themselves after watching the entire city of Toronto get on their knees for Kendrick.
Make some noise for SZA tonight, Toronto.
It's also, thank you. Shout out to Mrs. Hummus for the 1 month re-up. It says, I sent you that Drake security video. Thank you in Discord. That's also the problem, man. When like, how do you go back? Oh damn, I have to log into Discord. How do you go back to the city to do the things that you've done if you've done them for the city, in a sense, when you have OVO Fest and you have things like that? How do you pick up after this? And that's not to say that because you can't look at the whole of Canada like everybody was against you, because he clearly has some supporters out there. He clearly has some supporters. It didn't outweigh the amount of people that went to the Kendrick concert.
We had a good motherfucking time. Do you agree? I said, Toronto, we had a good motherfucking time tonight. Do you agree?
This is going to be very interesting moving forward. I'm sure there's going to be more pleas to be copped moving forward. Somebody that's close to Jagmeet Singh, tell him to grow a pair. If you cop something with your hard-earned money, don't let any man tell you how to feel about it. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Jagmeet Singh?
Chigs had two good ones today, man. But that's basically what I said too. I said, bro, if you went to the concert, you went to the concert. Don't make it seem like now you look weak. You're done in politics, in my opinion. You let Drake, you let them make you apologize. Ew, relax. Nah, we not doing none of that. We not doing none of that. Crew, happy belated Father's Day. Shout out to my dog Bird, man. Happy Father's Day to you too, gang. You know, you the gang over here, man. I've been saying it since the beef. Drake, I've been saying it since the beef. Drake is never going to recover from this. This is the biggest L in the history of hip hop. Shout out to Renee too, man. Gang. OVO Fest is about to have a wild lineup. I'm sure he's gonna pull all the strings possible. Yeah, I wonder, man. I feel like you have to get enough people to come to the show that are not like just Drake fans. Like you gotta pull a crazy lineup. What has been the biggest OVO Fest so far? Like, I love to see who's been there. Oh, Drake about to be mad because he have a wireless fest July 11th. same day Kendrick and the Clips album, OVO Fest. I have a feeling he's going to cancel it. I could see that too. Nobody taking nothing Maul or Top Dummy serious. So basically, Drake only wants you on his side if he helped you in the past, which is high school. Absolutely, man. Listen, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today, man. I appreciate all 500 million of y'all pulling up. Do me a quick favor. Hit that like button for you exit, man. I appreciate the love. If you guys have enjoyed the content, hit that sub button. We close to 35,000 subs, man. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all know we back at it again tomorrow. Probably not early, but maybe a little bit later. I got something to do in the morning. But we'll be back tomorrow. All right, y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Get outside, enjoy the sun, call your people, tell them you love them, all that good stuff. Get that workout in too. All right, get up, get that workout in. I'll see y'all out in the next one. I'm out. Peace.